Katie York set to get this one started. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Dump off caught by his back. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Running for the marker with Williams. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it. The Rams are set to punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. His kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And the Packers will take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Love going to air this out to start. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense up to the line fast. They'll run now on 2nd down. He breaks the tackle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
The give here on 2nd. And this one does not go far. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And the Rams add a man to the secondary. We've got 5 in the nickel, 3rd down. Love from the gun. He's on the move. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Quick to the left, it's caught. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to a good play, to a great play.
They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
They'll hand it to him again. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal. Love out of the shotgun. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they...
And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't find his way across. They contain him for the safety. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I thought we were coming here to call an NFL game. But this is starting more like a baseball game. 2-0 here in the bottom of the 1st. No, just kidding. Still there's the 1st quarter here this afternoon.
Yeah, it feels like a pitcher's duel too, right? I mean, it's just a low-scoring affair here out the gate. I'll tell you what this does do, though, Kate. Right, in this world of analytics and looking at scores, this starts to screw that just conventional wisdom up. When you get an oddball like this, a safety early, just watch over the course of this game how it may affect some of the decision-making of the coaches.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the 34. Able to find Wright. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This, our last play of the quarter. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. We've got a close one here. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Katie York now on for the field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Groupie sends it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Williams to start the drive. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They gain 14 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Forced out to his right. That's complete, David Njoku. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Yeah, I love that effort. Adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. They motion the tight end over. Another try following the sack. On the move, headed right. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB does it, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Rams will take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
First down throw. Here's Love. Short pass brought in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10 from the 41. Throwing, Love. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Plowing up the middle. He's officially in enemy territory now, and they're going to give him the opposing 49. Blitz coming, Love. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 7. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers. Hand off to the back. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Working quickly here. Pressure coming for Love. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense up to the line fast. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. Takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers will add to their lead at the end of the half. So the Packers showing faith in their offense as they decide to go for 2. He's throwing for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Now is York to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
He's back to throw. He put some juice on a deep throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Packers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Love now to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Play fake. It's Love. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away. Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill, and it sets up second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain. Headed out right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll throw it again. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And that'll keep the deficit at 13.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Escapes the pocket. Finds his man over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Jordan Love, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do. And they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Now is York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Dump off caught by his back. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brought down by Quay Walker.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10 now. That one complete to Njoku. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Hit some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Completes this one to Hill. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Design bootleg here. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll go down here at the 16.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On second down, a run with Williams. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a gain of 4 there, and the Rams are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. David Njoku, the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. Rams are pointing. We'll wait and see. They got it back. 2-score game. Got to get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
Throwing now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This play goes for 36, and it brings up an LA first down. From the red zone now. Got Williams, and it's complete. Takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams now within 1 score in the fourth. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Love now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 37. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw, here's Love. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it's going to be second down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Hits his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. To try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. Tight end going in motion here. That one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
On comes Katie York, a lot riding on this kick. This 42 yards from the right half. Groupie sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
On now is York to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Third down from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
The Packers take their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second and 3 now. From the 43. Got a man. It's Njoku. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams gotta score in a hurry. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Looking to the air here. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Running back sent in motion. To throw. Throw complete to Williams. And they get this down to the 28. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defense.
And he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal will get them the lead. Well, maybe stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight end, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball. And they know how to finish.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They've got a man in motion. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll run here on first down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. They give it to him again. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He gets a 3rd and 6. So this is a Packers win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the